He writes incredibly good band music as well as percussion. All right, enough about that. First of all, congratulations on it. That was tough. That is a tough piece. You guys worked really hard. I bet you spent a lot of time in class on that piece. Yeah, you could tell because everything was very well planned out. Okay, and what I mean by that is everything had its place. Everybody kind of knew your role. And being a percussionist, that's one of the most important jobs is to know what role you play. I call it a motor person. Am I keeping a steady beat? Or am I a melodic person? Am I playing the main melody? Or am I a color person? Am I playing the bamboo wind chimes or the water knob or something like that? And all of you knew your role really, really well. And your approach to the instrument is very impressive, very aggressive for a little sixth grader. You don't play like that. You play like you're angry. You go for it, which is cool. I don't like percussionists. They're like, nobody wants that. You know, percussionists are supposed to bang on stuff and make lots of racket. And you guys definitely did a nice job of playing aggressive when you were supposed to, and you did a nice job of backing off when you didn't, when you weren't supposed to. times when the main melody kind of got buried by some of the other stuff. And I'm going to let him go through all that stuff because your parents don't want to hear me tell you that. So I'm going to let him go. I wrote it in the score, some different ideas. Now, when you play mallet instruments, everybody, what's the most important technique when you play mallet? What is it? To get the stroke out of the instrument, right? To get it up. It's more of an upstroke, not necessarily a rebound stroke. That's more of like a roll. You want to get the stroke up. And there was times I would watch some of the mallet players and it looked like you were doing HGTV, you're pounding down nails. Okay, so you got to make sure you're trying to always bring the stroke up so it's not always so. Sometimes you need, sometimes you don't. Okay, and there's times when the melody just sounded like. So always remember, relax your stroke. Look how intense it is. Very intimidating. You're only like little rugrats. So very, very nice job. I can tell that he worked really hard preparing you for this, and I can tell that you worked hard on preparing your part. And that's what made it so cool. It didn't sound like however many there are, 16 individual people playing together. It sounded like one group of people playing together. And so that's what made it sound so nice. This is a great piece.